In this video, I'm going to be talking about why everyone hates the finals, specifically Season 3, and how Season 4 is going to suck too if Embark doesn't make these changes. Personally, I love this game. It requires a lot of skill to play as well as strategy. The game has been out for almost a year, and as good as the game may sound, people have some other opinions on the game, including myself. So I'm going to be explaining why Season 4 is going to be another trash season based off these 5 problems. First off, let's talk about the matchmaking. The matchmaking for the finals is complete dog shit. No, I'm not even kidding. Every single time I queue up for a ranked game, I always get put up against a top 500 team. And that's not really a problem. I enjoy playing against people who are better than me. But what the problem is that when more than half of my games every day are against these players, so it doesn't even give me a chance to get any RS at all. Especially worse when the other team is cheating. Here's what I think is causing it. Right now, the finals has 10,000 players according to the Steam charts. And I'm not sure about console players, but that's a little low compared to the other games. This is a rank distribution chart, which shows how many players are in each rank. Currently, I am Diamond 4. That's about 524 players in my MMR, and I'm not even factoring in the time of day that people play. All in all, that leaves pretty much no one, which makes sense considering that I've queued up against the same team multiple times in a row before. This might get fixed in Season 4, but it surely is one reason why this season sucks. Next, I want to talk about the content. Don't get me wrong, the finals is a good game, but not much has changed this season. Except for a few community events, the finals doesn't have much content. It would be nice to see something that makes people want to play the game, like some map changes or new game modes would make the game more fun. Or maybe a new cashout sites would be more refreshing. You guys may argue that Season 4 has more content, but what the problem is that if good quality content isn't added throughout the season, then the game will just end up feeling old and a repeat of Season 2. Another thing I want to bring up is the bad changes. Back when Season 3 first launched, the devs announced that they would be making Terminal Attack the new ranked mode, and that pretty much was the biggest mistake Embark could have made. Now, I'm not here to sit and debate it, but what I can say is that everyone hates it. At the start of the season, there were more World Tour players than ranked players. So the finals pretty much removed their gimmick, "Can you reach the finals?" and made it another version of Valorant and CSGO. And since that change, pretty much everyone left the game. Like, everyone. Now, this next reason may be a little opinion-based, but I think some of you guys would agree. The finals is starting to feel very repetitive. Every day, it's the same old game with the same old cashout and maps. Here's what I mean. Battle Royale games are more engaging because each fight is always different. But for a game like Valorant, you already know what to expect before the round starts, you know what angles to aim and what utility they have. And for the finals, it's the same thing. After playing for a week, you already know where they spawn and where they position themselves. Therefore, the game ends up feeling very repetitive and not fun. Which is why the game feeling repetitive is one of my biggest worries for Season 4. So like I said, if the devs don't add any new content throughout Season 4 will just become another trash season. Embark can fix this by updating the maps and creating different cashout locations. Or maybe just creating more game modes. Lastly, I want to say that not everyone has good hardware to play on. Because to play the finals, you need a good graphics card to even get some frames. And the average person doesn't have that kind of money, so they're better off playing a game that doesn't require good hardware. Same for me. As a finals content creator, I had to spend a lot of money just to have good quality recordings. Fortunately, as time goes on, this will be less of a problem as hardware will get cheaper, so that would mean more people can play the finals. Based off all of those reasons, that is why I think Season 4 is going to be another trash season if these problems don't get fixed. But it doesn't have to end there. With Season 4 right around the corner, some of these issues might get fixed. Only time will tell what happens next season, but in the meantime, I can see how many people subscribe on each video I post. So if you subscribe, it will let me know to post more of these videos. Here is another video of me talking about the finals and why it may be dying.